Major earthquake warning from Forbes magazine. That means we better sell everything and get out of crypto. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in Pipe 5 by 5 living here in Dubai. I hope you're doing well. Today's episode is going to be interesting. We're going to talk about that and more. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about, hey, what's going on with Gary Gensler saying everything is a security except Bitcoin. and, and we're going to be talking about the Bank of England. They're going to be creating a new digital currency to help with bank runs. We're going to talk about that as well and doing charts analysis at the end of the show. So make sure you stay all the way to the end because it's going to be lots of fun. Right, we're going to show you how to trade this. And if you want to trade it, you can head over to bybit.davincij15.com or okx.davincij15.com. At OKX, you can get like up to $40,000 deposit bonus. So links are in the description below. Make sure you head over there. Both those exchanges are great to like, even if you're just buying Bitcoin. They're very trusted exchanges, and you can head over there, buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum. You want to buy these assets for your future. They are going to secure your future. So make sure you do that by heading over there right now. And if you want to trade too, you could also do that as well on those exchanges. So might as well. Okay, let's talk about the earthquake that Forbes is indicating, right? That's going to be taking down all of the crypto universe. I don't know. I think that if you listen to anything that the mainstream media says, you're going to get hurt, right, financially. And the crazy thing is, they make you pay for the privilege to get burned. It's ridiculous. If you have Time Magazine, if you have any kind of mainstream media documentation coming to you and you're reading that to help you to make this financial decisions, you're going to make some seriously bad ones that will destroy your financial ability to survive. They are completely designed to tell you what not to do. And you will do, they'll say, okay, well, do this, great. This because you know what? This is where everybody else is investing, so you should invest, like, for example, in housing or whatever, any kind of asset that they want you to buy or they want you to sell. They'll tell you not to buy that or sell that asset. So this bull trap warning from cryptos now brace for a March earthquake after 200 billion Bitcoin, Earth, and Ethereum price rally. So basically, the market cap increased by 200 billion, not the price raised by 200 billion. They're making it sound bigger of a move than it actually is to scare investors away from the asset. So I don't know. I think that they are not telling the truth because Bitcoin has and some Ethereum has indicated they're going to a higher price, and we're going to talk about what price they're going to in today's episode. Make sure you stay all the way to the end to learn what those prices are, and that you head over to bybit.davincij15.com or okx.davincij15.com right now to open up an account. Okay, Gary Gensler. I've always talked about this guy not being the friend to crypto when everybody was like jumping on the bandwagon when he first came to the SEC. I'm like, oh my God. He once worked for the Crimex actually, and he was looking into silver manipulation and found none. But later on, of course, there was all kinds of silver manipulation that was revealed, just like everybody was saying, and just like everybody was saying, Bernie Madoff was running a Ponzi scheme, and the SEC said, "Oh no, there's no Ponzi scheme here. What are you talking about?" So this is the kind of person, right, who's not a friend to the average person or to businesses. Do not think for 1 minute, that this guy has your back. This is the epitome of evil. Look at this face. This is evil. In fact, any politician or anybody working for the government is effectively evil. And so this man has categorically stated that everything other than Bitcoin, you can find a website, you can find a group of entrepreneurs. They might set up their legal entities in a tax haven offshore. They might have a foundation. They might lawyer it up to try to arbitrage and make it hard jurisdictionally or so forth. Okay, so Bitcoin doesn't have a website, really. Oh, wow. This is news to me. I guess bitcoin.org, right? That's not a website for Bitcoin. That's not where you start to look into Bitcoin, or right? Because that's the main site, and that's where the developers are who help add features to Bitcoin, right? That's the website. So that is not, right, a basis to state that everything's a security. Now, regardless, I do think you can argue the point. A lot of cryptocurrencies are securities or were securities when they first came out. There are no longer securities today. So that's what you could say. For some cryptocurrencies, when we could talk about, that's a debatable thing, whether that cryptocurrency fits into that category, where it was a security when it was sold, but it became non-security after the fact. That's another thing that we could talk about. But to blanket everything like that, I think is disingenuous. And this guy has been disingenuous, stating that BUSD, it is a security when you need to pass the Howey test and then to call something a security, and there's no way a stable coin can pass as a security, because you didn't go and buy it with the intention to create more dollars, to earn more dollars with the with the stable coin. No. Ouch. It hurts. It actually hurts to even talk about the nonsense. But this is being absolutely disingenuous to label everything as a security. Okay, the digital pound could protect consumers in bank runs, the BOE says. Okay, really? I wonder, where did I hear that statement before, but not in crypto, not on digital currencies, right? I heard it somewhere else. Let's see, where did I hear it? Central bank protects against bank runs. Central banks act as a lender of last resort to prevent bank runs. To prevent a bank run. To prevent a bank run. To prevent a bank run. The central bank guarantees that it will make short-term loans to banks to ensure that if they remain economically viable, they will always have enough liquidity to honor their deposits. Wow! So what you're saying is the masks didn't work, so we need to put in double mask now. Or the jab didn't work, and now we need double jab, right? Oh man, these guys, like, honestly, anyone who listens to, like, for a politician or the Bank of England, right, any kind of like central banker or whatever, or politician, they're lying. Simple as that. I mean, it's an absolute reality. If anything comes out of a politician or central banker's mouth, it's a lie. There's no other words you can prescribe with what they're saying, other than you're lying. So yeah, just so you know. All right, let's get on to what's going on with Bitcoin. You can see that we've dumped down and created a little bit of a W here, but I wouldn't trust it just yet. It's a little bit early. We've bumped up against resistance, right? I've changed the color so that I will not call this support, or mix them up. So the green is going to be support and the red's going to be resistance. And the yellows, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna put on 2 resistance levels, but we're gonna say, hey, that's resistance, and you can see that's what's happening here. Can Bitcoin continue further higher? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to retest the lows and then go and break through this resistance, most likely. But Bitcoin is ready to go and take off. Now, the worst thing, obviously, there's a chance that we can end up breaking the 2 support levels here that are below us. That's the 22,731 and the 22,100 level. But I think after we get down to $22,100 level, I think that would be the lows before we take off again. So this is the worst case scenario, I believe, for Bitcoin right now. I think there's a clear indication that, hey, if we come down, this is the lowest point, and then we're going to head back up. I think once we take off, we're clear to go to the 30,000. No matter what, we're headed to the 30,000. We might take a little bit of time. Maybe we'll do it this month. Maybe we'll do it next. But most likely, we're headed above the 30,000, above the 25K to the $30,000 level. If not this month, next month for sure. But we're not going to be breaking down like Forbes is telling you. That's not going to happen. It can, but I don't see it happening. I really don't see that happening. I really think Bitcoin is headed higher. We can just wait for the 4 hour to give us a little bit more clear signaling, and then take it all the way to 30K. Okay, so just so you know, if you have a Davitar that has the benefit of a yacht party, you could join us. I'm going to, the rewards is going to be open very soon, where you can fill in your the request to join us on a yacht party that will be on the 16th of March, shortly after the AIBC event. Make sure you head over to the AIBC event and then come join me on my own yacht party. You can, who knows, maybe Carl will show up, maybe Chris will show up. You just don't know, so make sure you join us. Now, I will be leaving it open for only the people who have the yacht property of Davitar, but closer to the end, if there's not enough people joining with the yacht property, I will open it up to all Davitar owners. So, hey, you can join us if you own a Davitar. Even if you work for me and you own a Davitar, you can actually join us on the party. And I see a smile from somebody who's working for me right now. It's like, I think I own a Davitar. Alrighty, so okay, so I'm gonna talk about Fitburn because as you know,
Fitburn is a Web 3.0 fitness app that lets you earn tokens by working out and burning calories in the gym.
Yes, and so it is the new gamified workout to earn system, and I am a big supporter of this. I like working out. I work out every day as much as I can. Right now, I've injured myself, but I will be getting back to working out. And yeah, they have partnered up with BinStarter and a few other things. They've created their CoinMarketCap page, so make sure you join in to Fitburn if you're interested, either just playing to earn, working out to earn, or investing in this product. Okay, so let's head over to Ethereum. Ethereum is doing pretty much the same thing. We have like a clear W-ish pattern, but I don't know if I want to trust it just yet. But hey, you know what? You could say it's a little bit cleaner than Bitcoin. It hasn't broken to the centered V here, so that's not an indication that we're breaking higher. We might come back. We've broken above resistance, and we're breaking back down. Now the support, which is at 1587, I don't think we're gonna break that. But hey, you can see that it tried so many times and failed. It even tried to break the 1555 secondary support, and then it just rejected from that. So if we come back here, we're probably going to come closer, create another W here, and then off we go, breaking above 1649 resistance, which we will change to green. I really think that we can do that and head higher, and we're headed to the $2,000 mark. And once we break above the $2,000 mark, that is taking us to the $3,500 mark shortly afterwards. So make sure that you own some Ethereum, right? Just buy some Ethereum for that move to 3,500 this year. Yes, this year. Okay. With that said, thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I did, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.